Okay, so I'm at this small pond here along the snowshoe trail. There's the pond out there. I came from that way there, and I'm still continuing. This time I can see the snowshoers have been going down the hill and across the ice there, which is perfectly safe to do right now. You know, I always say there's no such thing as safe ice, and that's true. But we've had some bitterly cold nights. And there's no doubt in my mind, even if I did go through the ice there, it's only shallow. So I'm going to go down that way this time. But I'm going to take this this moment here, well, a few moments, to tell this story I was talking about in the last video. This might take a little time, but I'll try to shorten it as much as I can, but I don't want anyone to miss the point if they even can see the point. So a lot of people won't be able to, but like I always say, when I'm doing anything, I let life take the lead, because life knows where I need to go. So yeah, I'll just start off by saying that mostly it's gut feelings that I follow, you know, and that is life inside you, your gut feeling. Your brain, your mind, it will often lead you in the wrong direction, but your gut, my gut, never leads me in the wrong direction. And once you tune into that, you'll be so much more content with life, because I am. And I know that's why, because I learned to tune into what life was trying to tell me. And that's in my gut feeling. So anyways, not the last hike, but the hike before I did, I was coming out from that hike, and I stopped at my truck to pull my keys out of my pocket. Well, I had my snow pants on and I had my gloves on. So when I pulled the keys out of my pocket, I didn't realize that my Canadian Tire card and $40 that was with that card, because I was going to get gas, the $40 that was with that card and the card fell on the ground there, and I didn't see it. Once I realized, the next day I realized I'd lost it, and I thought, well, I must have lost it there at the truck when I got back in the truck. So I went back to that location, and sure enough, it was gone. So anyways, I just figured, well, it's lost and there's nothing I can do about it. My own stupid mistake. So I just continued on. I canceled the card with Canadian Tire and I ordered another one. And so later on, maybe a week or more after that happened, I was coming south on Highway 108. And when I'm coming south on Highway 108, I don't like to be pushed. A lot of times you get these guys in their pickup trucks with snowmobiles loaded in the back, and they fly down that highway 100 kilometers an hour. I don't stick to the speed limit myself. I mean, I'll set my cruise control at maybe 3 kilometers, 4 kilometers over the speed limit. And that's what I did on that day. I had my cruise control locked in, and I was just cruising along there, and I saw a pickup truck with a snowmobile in the back coming up behind me quickly. And I didn't want him to chase me all the way back to Elliott Lake. It just it bugs me. So what I normally would do is I'll turn off somewhere and then I'll come back on 108 once the rushing person goes by. So anyways, it so happened that I was close to Stanrock Road, so I figured, well, I'll turn off at Stanrock Road to get rid of this guy off my ass, and then I'll get back on the highway once he goes by. So as I'm turning off at Stanrock Road, there was someone else coming out of Stanrock Road at the same time, waiting to turn onto 108. And so I just, of course, went around them and made my left turn. And I looked in my rear view mirror as I turned, because I'm always watching everything, you know. And I saw the guy put his car in reverse. And I was wondering, what the heck's going on? And I figured, well, I'll keep an eye just in case. So I continued down Stanrock Road, and I looked in my rearview mirror. This guy's coming up behind me, and I said, what the heck is going on? He obviously has something, you know, about me. He wants to stop me for some reason. Anyways, I pulled over at the garbage bins. There's a garbage bins along Stanrock Road there. There's a space there, so I pulled off the road there. And of course, he pulled in right behind me. I don't know this guy. I'd never seen him before. So he gets out of his car and he comes over. He starts talking to me. He asked me if I'm some guy named Calvin. I said, no, my name's not Calvin. I told him my name. And anyways, He said, were you parked down here a while back? And I said, yeah, I was parked down there. He said, did you lose anything? I said, yeah, I lost my Canadian Tire card and $40. He pulls it out of his pocket and hands it to me. Do you believe that? You know, if I hadn't have turned off there at Stanrock Road, because of that guy chasing me down the highway, I would never have run into that guy. But that's the way life is sometimes, you know. Life leads you in the direction you need to go in if you allow it to. And a lot of people say, oh, that's a lot of hocus pocus, and I don't believe that. I'm not asking anybody to believe anything. I don't believe anything myself. Just because I said that, it doesn't mean I believe it. I don't make a belief out of anything. That's where you run into problems, when you start to believe things. It's a mind trap, but I'm not going to go through all that right now. But anyways, that's the story, and it was interesting. Got my $40 back and my card, but I had already canceled the card, so I have a new one coming in the mail. Anyways, yeah, so there you go. If you can tune into your gut feeling and to life, that's what life is. It's your gut feeling. You'll be a lot more content in life, instead of having your mind drag you around. Yeah. Anyways, that's the story, and I'm sticking to it. Let's go.